Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day it is that you are watching this. I want first of all, my name is Cheryl Bishop. I'm the founder of Resilient Women in Business, and I've been dealing with entrepreneurs for years, actually decades, on assisting them to grow their business. And the biggest thing I see is the statement, what if? What if? What if you reach out to one more person and it changes their life? What if when you reach out to another client or a prospect that they fall in love with a product or service themselves? What if when you move yourself forward that you've become a new you? What if? You see, when I started Resilient Women in Business, I had the idea, and in my language is God, so if it's not your language, certainly shift it into whatever you need to. But I say this because I heard the word resilient. I'd be driving down the street and I'd hear resilient. I'd be at the grocery store and I'd hear the word resilient. I'd be at home doing dishes or something and I'd hear the word resilient. And I had to search, what is that? You see, I could have not been so curious and decide, okay, whatever, I know I'm resilient, whatever that means. Or I could have got curious enough to walk down that path of what if this is something that is bigger than me? What if this is something that I need to birth, that I don't know how many lives I could be changing? What if? You see, there's what's called a universal challenge line out there in the world of business and in life. And here it is. The universal challenge line is here. And us as business owners or doing life, we walk along and we hit this challenge. And sometimes it is so hard, or we believe it's so hard. You see, this universal challenge line is there for a reason. It has its purpose. And its purpose is to say to you, how bad do you want it? Because you see, if you want the success in relationship, in your friendship, your business, whatever it is in life, releasing weight, eating healthy, whatever it is, when you want it bad enough, the universe will see, universe, God, and all the angels above will see that you want it bad enough, therefore you can handle the success. You see, because if we stop and we give in too easily, clearly, we're not willing to learn enough to go through that universal challenge line that will take us to the next step of success. What if one more phone call is the right person? What if one more learning on something will shift your business or shift your world? What if you work on your marriage harder and longer and you'll be able to see the seeds that you've planted? Life is very much like a garden. What we take care of in the garden is what will happen. We don't take care of the garden, pulling the weeds and watering and feeding and all of that. Well, then it's the same for every situation in life, any business, everything is the same. It's this that gets in our way, right between the ears. Well, what if it doesn't work? What if it does work? Focus on it does, because we don't know what's on the other side of that challenge line. On the other side of the challenge line, I am so grateful I listened and I was curious enough to know what resilient was. So I want to encourage you to be curious enough to see, what if one more person is the next person or your next best friend, your next business partner? I mean, we don't know. That's the beautiful thing in life. We got to go down the path of success to see what's at the end of the path. What if those negative thoughts, you can tame them. Anytime I have them, and I still have them, and I educate on mindset all the time. When I still have them, I kick it to the curb and say, what if it does work out more than I thought it ever would in my lifetime? What if I change someone's life for the better? That's what life is about. whatever we have to offer could change the next person's life. It's not about us. Business is not about us. Business is about everyone else. Business is about how we serve others. We don't know what's going on in someone else's life. We all know that. Nobody knows what's actually happening behind someone's door, the truth. And by sharing what you have, could shift them into a better place. What if you started sharing and you started making so much money on your business? What if your business or whatever you're doing on products and services has shifted your world? So I want to encourage you and challenge you that anytime the self-doubt kicks in, you say, what if it does work? What if I become a better me? What if I change someone's life? Woo! What if is such a great thing to be curious on. Because here's one thing I know. I know it's your birthright to be successful. We all do life. We all experience similar things in life. We all experience this, where we need to tame it, because it's not necessarily the truth. What if I'm not good enough? Who freaking said that? What if you are great? You got to be good before you can get great. And the only way by knowing is by doing the thing we're afraid to do. Because that thing that we might be afraid to do, for an example, pick up a phone and call a prospect or share something or whatever that is. We don't know that that one thing could take us to become a better us, a better you, a better me. I used to be extremely shy, and what I do today, when I look back at my life, it blows me away how different I am. And how did that happen? By me taking the steps. What if it does work out? What if I meet my next best friend? What if I change somebody's life? What if? What is the what if for you? What if I work on my marriage longer and it's brilliant in a couple of years? What if? What if I never have any regrets in life and I keep pushing myself to the next level? What if? So I want to leave you with that, because whatever you focus on will expand. If we focus on we can't get it, or we're too this, we're too that, too young, too old, too this, too that, well, then that's what we're going to focus on. When you say you can, you're absolutely right. And when you say you can't, you are still, unfortunately, right. So push through, be curious, and say to yourself, what if it does work out? What if I meet my next best friend? What if I change someone's life? Gosh, that alone's got to be, when you really hang on to those words, what if I change someone's life? That in itself should feed you to push through the challenge line, the universal challenge line. So I'm going to leave you with that today. I trust that you will keep this in mind. What if? Magic words. Bye for now.